right. Hey, everybody. It's been a long while, or it feels like it has because I took last month off. Um, yeah, so uh, a lot has happened. Some good, some really awful. And so, if you haven't kept up with me on social media, this is the very quick rundown of what happened in like the past couple of months. So took last month off because I had two shows that were amazing. I did a Lunar New Year show here in Dallas, and then I went off to Massachusetts to do the Date Everything burlesque show by Dimension, or not Dimension, by D20 Burlesque. That was amazing, and that's why if you're new here and you came through some of the Discord promos, I said I took some time off to be a dateable because that I turned my Eddie and Volt cosplay into a burlesque routine for that. And then yeah, so and then I also went snowboarding, which is my favorite thing in the world. So those are the good things. Bad things was right before my Lunar New Year show, I broke my finger. Um, Fell on aerial chains, caught myself, thought I was really badass and like saving myself from falling, but in the process fractured the tip of my index finger. And just because I am a paranoid person, I went to the doctor because I was like, I can't bend my finger and I'm about to go out of town. I need this checked out. And didn't think I broke it because it didn't hurt that badly. And but no, minor fracture. And then came back, saw a specialist, and he's like, you better not move it. Sorry, there's cats everywhere right now. And then yeah, also in between those events, lost two people unexpectedly, and that was really awful. I lost my main pole teacher, and I lost a burlesque friend from the COVID days when we were doing K-pop that paced the Attica Wild. And so yeah, Jamie and Attica, I miss you both, and it's been very hard to kind of cope with the major highs of just having a great time with performing and being on vacation to uh, dealing with those two tragic events on top of breaking my finger and then having some work stress. And yeah, it's it's been it's been an ordeal. So yeah, that's also why I've been taking a break from socials because I can't do pole, I can't do aerials. I got very overwhelmed the last time I went to a convention, even though I've got another con coming up. So I just need to reset. Try to find a new normal. Streaming is going to be a part of it, so I am glad for that. Still going to stick to kind of once a month stuff because I just don't game that heavily, and I got some other things going on. But so that's the update. On the subject of the D20 Did Everything show, we did get it recorded. Anya Keister is working on getting all the website stuff happening so that people can purchase a recording of that performance. Let me see if I can pull up. Uh, oh, is it not letting me? No. Pietro, please. And of course, my cats are getting in the way. Let's see if I can get that going. Huh. Nope. Yeah, so I think it's gonna be up on the D20 Burlesque store. They also have some other recordings that I'm not a part of, but I think it's cool to make burlesque accessible to people who can't go out as often or don't live in the area. And so, yeah, d20burlesque.com. Keep an eye out. I'll post on my socials. I will give you a preview of what the show was like. I took a couple screenshots of the recording. So, yeah, a little teaser. Get some Volt, get some Eddie. That's all I'm going to show. At some point, I'll probably make a clip. I just haven't been really working on socials with everything that's going on. But yeah, keep an eye out for that. another piece of good news that I haven't been able to share because of everything, I'm getting new merch. My friend Mel Raspberry, that I met through the Shadows of Revelda fandom, designed a sticker based on one of my photo shoots with Dragon Dreams Photography. And so, um, working out the logistics of that, but and also I need to like update my uh, my store in VShop, which I need to change. I need to remember my password and stuff. So I will also post that on my socials. So you can follow me on Instagram or Facebook at Hana Lee Burlesque. But yeah, this will be available both online and at whatever shows I'm going to be at. And I do have one coming up in the summer. So I'm also going to be at WeebCon just for fun. Um, Eddie and Volt are coming back there because they've got a lot of the Date Everything voice actors, including Max and Ray of Sashi Chap. So I'm gonna bring that cosplay back. Only gonna go for a day, not Saturday, but yeah, we'll have fun. And I'm gonna try not to get overwhelmed. Yeah, so I think that's it for news. Let's get playing. I'm gonna have to need a refresher on where we're at because it has been a couple of months. I think it was November since I last streamed Date Everything. I know we took a break for like making all the cosplays, and I played Snow Kiss Romance last time. So yeah, let's see where we're at. And for anybody new to my streaming, so I'm Hana Lee. I'm a burlesque performer slash cosplayer slash drag performer and all around nerd. Not really much of a gamer, but I decided it would be really funny to play dating sims while making my player character like my partner, because apparently my personality is a trope in many dating sims. That was the reason I cosplayed Eddie and Volt. I'm much more of an Eddie, but being in showbiz, did the Volt thing too. So yeah, so we've been going around finding dateables that are most like me in personality and making choices that I think my partner, who I call the companion, will make. And he's actually corrected me on a couple of things. So I'm gonna have to make some choices that I don't really want to make, but yeah, it'll be interesting and fun. And get the date beaters on. Let's do a recap because, like I said, it's been a while, so I don't know where I'm at right now. So yeah, we still need to meet some people. I've been kind of just pursuing the routines as we meet them. So of course we've got Skylar Specs, Venetia, our phone. Those are two of the people we met earlier. Dorian, our door. We've become friends. I know there's other Dorians to meet. We did discover Trap Dorian. Shelly of the Shelf got a love ending. Shelly was one that I thought I would be like, and actually no. Besides being a kind of a tomboy, she's actually more like some friends I know. Jeremy, the chair. We did a little bit of theater. Hector, the air conditioning unit. I do need to visit him again. In my own personal playthrough of not. I've tried to avoid the characters that I knew I was going to play on stream so that I could. I know a lot of spoilers, but Hector's one I haven't seen his whole routines, or his whole route spoiled, besides like what he looks like. River, the water, Eddie and Volt. Got a love ending with them. Dolly, our Playboy bunny slash professor. She's lovely, and I do want to go back and talk to her. Telly or Television. Luna, who is our gaming console. Parker Bradley, our board games. Mateo Monta, our blanket, who's an animal rescuer, so guy I can relate to as somebody who volunteers at the shelter. Beverly the beverage cart, Mitchell in the foods, Fabrizio the cabinet, Freddy Yeti the refrigerator, Stefan the stove, Dice K, our cookware, and okay, we did get a love ending with him. Yeah, Dice K is so a lot of the datables I've found are workaholics, and so Dice K was a workaholic that we tried to get to enjoy life. And we found out he's very bad at pottery, but you know, I think it's okay to be bad at hobbies. It's something I need to learn sometimes, which is actually why I enjoy doing stuff like aerials and like skateboarding. It's a bit challenging, and I get frustrated, but it's nice. Kopi or coffee, Cam the garbage can, Jean-Luc Bissois our toilet, Bathsheba the bathtub, Barry Styles our makeup, Faria our first aid kit, and she's warned that she's gonna need us to remember some of the facts she's told us to help her pass her med school exam, so I'm gonna have to consult her profile, I think. Jerry the junk drawer, we became friends with. Penelope, our office supplies, who sadly friend-zoned us and like legitimately sad about that. Was not expecting that, but Lyric, our books. Chance, our D20, and right now in the Date Everything fandom, it is Chance Week, so I think we will probably go see him again. Maggie the magnifying glass. Betty, our bed. Diana, our diary. Benoit, the sex toys. Hanks, our hangers, we got a love ending. Washford, we got a hate ending because our companion is not a poetry guy. I am a poet, and happy World Poetry Day, so go read some poetry. I publish under a different name, but if you message me or know where to look, you will find it. But yeah, Washford did not appreciate that we, as our player character John, is not a poetry guy. We need to finish things out with Washford's ex Drysdale, and I'm very curious as to how like our hate ending is going to affect our relationship with Drysdale. Harper, we got a hate ending because she is toxic, and she is actually somebody I relate to a little bit. She reminds me of the toxic attitudes I had when I first started dating the companion. So yeah, we had to tell her no. Be like, girl, you need therapy. Harper was arguing with Dirk, the dirty laundry, who became Clarence Couture, our clothes. We became friends with him because Bro also needs therapy, but is a little less toxic. Yeah, I think being away from Harper helps. Henry Hoof, we got a hate ending, and I am very sad and like still don't quite know where we led him astray. He's another character who is a workaholic, and we're trying to get him to take a break and let go of things in his bag, and it didn't quite work out. So unfortunately, we got a hate ending. Bobby Pin, our non-binary aspiring criminal of Bobby Pin. Stepford, our trophy, who we met kind of on our adventures in helping find Mateo's lost an animal. Bo the boxes. Keith the key, who is automatically friends, but I know there's more to the story, so we might talk to him some more too. And yeah, so there's a whole bunch of us. Holly, I think we're close to finishing Holly. Holly's our gig worker of holiday ornaments, and also needs to learn how to take a break. And I think, yeah, we had a bit of a date, so I think we gave her time to rest. So hopefully, I think we might get an ending with her soon. XXX Shadow Lord 420 XXX, who was my second idea for a burlesque routine. Got a love ending with him. Nightmare, who pops up every now and then. Reggie Rejection, who's decided we're friends because we got some hate endings. And then Lucinda Lavish, our DLC. So yeah, let's go around. No chances takes a little while, so we might wait till the end of the day. Let's see, I know Eric in a while, so did we get new clothes? I think. Oh, yeah, huh? Okay, interesting. I didn't know that. So, like, yeah, when Dirk becomes Clarence, we get some clothes. I think that's clothes. It's like a scarf. It's like a shirt. Yeah, let's.
Would you look at that?
Oh, and yeah, sorry, I just realized my headset wasn't plugged in properly. So, okay. Well, Lucinda Lavish crashed.
It's that Lucinda Lavish. What has she gotten herself into this time?
I'm here, ready and waiting.
You are Lucinda West. Come on, let's find out who you really are, Lucinda. I'm not convinced that you're the best. So, Lucinda's interesting because she's got multiple identities. And I also compared her to a burlesque dancer because I feel like a lot of us are a little bit this way where we develop personas. Occasionally you can get lost in that, or people, unfortunately, it's a thing that happens with people in sex work and sex work AJs and stuff. People fall in love, and also people who are public facing, they fall in love with the persona you have crafted. Or like if you are in something that is kind of sexy related, yeah, you want the attention, but you don't have feelings for you. Sorry to break the illusion. So Lucinda is kind of trying on these different personas, wanting our approval a little bit. And so it's been a fun balance between like, yeah, you're hot, we love you, but also being like, hey, tell me more about how you really feel. So, yeah, let's. You know, she doesn't like it when we push, but I also feel like if we say you are the same
Who I really am? Well, guess what? This shit hurts. You come here and constantly remind me that I'm just not as fully fleshed out as everyone else. And yeah, you've been technically nice. Oh, so very nice. But that just makes me feel guilty.
Say something, or you're suffering. I don't like these like definitive. You know, it's the therapy where it's like the I statement, you statements, I statements versus you statements. So, what can I say?
What? What do you want to say?
I think we're doing some good right now. I'm sorry. You have to pull yourself together. Feel bad about it.
You just chose the option to talk to me again instead of letting me put you on an amazing sexual journey like I was born to do. I don't believe it one bit.
Would it be better if I just left? What are we right now? What is going on?
We're having a real deep conversation, like you wanted. You happy?
No, ecstatic. I'm happy to get to know you better, even if it's messy. I'm trying to date her, so yeah.
Oh, you just always know the right thing to say, huh? You read that in some self-help book?
Lucinda stiffens suddenly and turns away from you. Her body is completely motionless, curled in on itself in a tense display of supreme agitation. It's difficult to tell what you should do next, as she might explode in anger or wilt in agony.
I really like that they give us this back view, even though this is a stressful moment. Touch her on the shoulder, wait quietly for her to speak, leave. I'm gonna touch touch her, because I'm not touchy-feely, the companion is.
You gingerly touch her on the shoulder. It pulses beneath you. She shudders.
I just wanted to make you happy.
Oh, name changed to Lucinda Least.
And all I do is fuck it all up. Goodbye.
Oh, okay. Well, it wasn't an ending, but yeah, things are a little tense, to say the least.
Oh, good! You're here. I'm excited. I'm expressive. Everyone's ready to go to the zoo.
Zoo? Zoo?
Don't worry about it. I've been thinking, and here, I believe, is the best way to organize our efforts. Creativity is for naught without some solid logistics. I know how I'd like to start my book. I've got this fantastic detective character named Wen that I've been working on for a while, and he's going to be our hero. What I need from you, though, is help with creating an outline. If you will, help me to create a framework. And then, once we have that, I will take it and go into my secret writer's cubby and create the entirety of the book. Which I can absolutely do in a night. And believe you me, it will be perfection.
I could do that.
But the outline, that's the hard part for me. Will you help? Does that sound doable?
Lyric, I think you may be a pantser, not a plotter, but... And, like, for those of you who don't know the writing methods, there's pantsing and plotting. I end up doing poetry because I think I'm a little bit of a pantser, even though I also want to be a plotter. And I don't think you have to strictly be either or, but yeah, some people kind of, go with the flow, and other people have very strict outlines. And I try to have an outline, but then I think I'm the opposite of Lyric, where I have the outline and then it's the in-between stuff that, like, I struggle with, which is why I don't do as much fiction these days. But yeah. This is interesting for me as a writer. For sure, let's rock and roll. You can really write a book in a night. Tell me a little more about this detective guy. Yeah, we're gonna help. We need some info.
Detective Xander Wen. He is a hard-boiled detective living in the big city of Sprawlsville, and he is a magnet for crimes. Which works out just fine, because he's also a genius at solving them. Now, just to be clear with you, I haven't fully settled on writing a hard-boiled crime drama to go with my hard-boiled detective.
Oh, hey, Anya. Yeah, it's... I last checked when I stream date everything, so it was back in November, so it's been fun to kind of pop back in after working on the cosplay, after doing our show, after following you do it, and going about my route. Control. Control.
The way I see it, Detective Wen is capable of getting himself into and out of almost any kind of trouble imaginable. I suppose this is why I've been having so much trouble writing this on my own. Xander Wen could do just about anything. I'm asking you to help me create his first story from infinite possibilities. Well, shall we get started?
Yeah, and Anya, I don't know if you were here earlier, but we met the DLC, Lucinda Lavish. She's been crashing a lot, and yeah, her design very burlesque inspired, and then I also feel like persona-wise is very relatable as a performer in her story arc. So let's see. Oh, hell yeah, this is gonna be great. Actually, I've got a couple things to take care of first. I'll come right back. Say, oh, hell yes.
Excellent! I'll give you the first line, of which I'm very proud, and we'll run with it from there. With that fantastic red shirt, you're bound to have some good ideas.
Oh, red shirt reference.
Detective Xander Wen went out the door, looking for crimes.
He didn't expect the first crime he ran into to be in the form of a blonde bombshell named Daphne Fatale. With the help of his new and hilariously mismatched partner, a foul-mouthed talking robot named Fuzz Aldrin. When Gandalf the Wizard appeared before him, when a shirtless ranch hand named Hunky McCoy appeared. I think. Let's see where the sidekick leads to.
Out on the bustling streets of Sprawlsville, Fuzz and Xander were immediately a hilariously mismatched pair.
So inspired by my floof of a cat.
And while getting some donut-flavored motor oil, they received their first call of the day.
You know, the Gondolf one actually made me blink for a second because I was at the shelter today and met a cat named Gandalf, but his name had a typo, so it was Gandalf. First call of the day. It came from the mayor's summer home down by the beach. There'd been a horrific accident. It was Fuzz's ex-girlfriend, Unit 14J. To Fuzz's dismay, she was getting married. It was Interpol. Terrorist Gleb Horvat had been spotted near the hydroelectric power plant. There was an unpermitted orgy happening at billionaire Larry Aruba's mansion. Oh man. You can kind of see all of those. First one sounds like a cozy mystery. Yeah, let's do the first one. Let's see.
Xander and Fuzz arrived at the mayor's desolate beach house to find the mayor in hysterics and a bloated body in the tide. Apparently, the mayor's mistress, Candy, had drowned under mysterious circumstances. Fuzz, the mayor's longtime friend, told the distressed mayor
that Xander and Fuzz would find the killer, that Candy wasn't actually dead, it was just a zany practical joke. Hurry, we only have 3 minutes till the asteroid hits. He looked ravishing in the misty bank of the sea fog. They would find the killer since they are friends.
Searching the rancid, decomposing body, Fuzz found evidence pointing to a deserted squid cannery down by the docks. It was then that Xander made a decision.
The duo would go down to the squid cannery to search for clues, to ditch this dumb investigation and play hooky, to call in the CIA because this mystery had global implications, to take advantage of the mayor's newly single status. I almost want to bring in the CIA just because that could lead to some interesting stuff. I could go search for clues. I'm actually really curious. Let's escalate this a little bit.
See, Xander, before his cover was blown on a mission in Zagreb, had been a rising star in the GSA, the Generic Spy Agency.
Generic spy agency.
It was there that he learned of several terror cells operating out of squid canneries along the U.S. eastern seaboard, overseen by a shadowy figure known only as the Tentacle. Was the Tentacle involved in Candy's murder? There was only one way to find out. Xander turned to Fuzz. "Come on, we're gonna turn this Tentacle into calamari," he said, as he brandished
A photo of his dead wife. It was fun. It was time to finally get his revenge. A plate of delicious calamari and sloppily stuffed his face with it. A highly redacted CIA file, the Tentacle printed in red letters across the top. Tilto, but first you and I have some unfinished business, he said. I do find it funny that there is like a smut route in all of these options. Let's go with the file.
Listen, the characters and tone and tentacle references may be wildly inconsistent, but it's exciting.
Oh, I love that he shows us smut answers. Like, I feel like, because I think if you go at least somewhat consistent, Lyric is happy with the stuff. But yeah, that's. I was like, a wildly different kind of detective story. But yeah, Lyric, you're the one who pulled out the tentacle reference here.
And that's exactly what the people want. They want to read something that transports them away from their boring humdrum existence. They want to feel alive. Oh, that's a great title. Alive. Maybe not for this book necessarily, but we gotta jump on it before someone else does.
Yeah, I was like, I guess because it was a Squid Factory thing, but I was like, the tentacle as a as a villain is very silly and has interesting implications.
Lyric looks at the story outline you've written and pronounces his true feelings.
Looking at this, I think this one is nice and suspenseful. I'll write it up right away. Unless you think we could come up with something better?
I guess let's try again, actually. Or no, let's go ahead with this one.
See you soon, partner.
I also like that Lyric was holding up. It looked like it was like Mothman sweat in his hand. Oh, I'm gonna go talk to Holly because I think I'm close to finishing up with her.
You can already tell Holly isn't here because of the pointed silence, but it's still a bit jarring to look around and not see her anywhere. Someone else seems to be here in her stead. She looks at you like she's been expecting you.
I'm Florence, the floor. I work in Mayor Celia's office on the second floor landing. You're Holly's friend?
Is the one anointed in mistletoe around? Where's Holly?
She's not well. She does this thing every couple of months where she refuses to take a day off until her body catches up with her and she just shuts down.
Oh. What do you think that is? That's too bad.
She's a busy bee. A silly busy bee. I'd say come see her, but she's asleep. She'll be fine, so she says. Always is. Poor thing.
You tried to stop her? I didn't realize it was that bad.
Tell her to stop working so hard? I mean, good luck. No, what she needs is rest. Trust me, we've tried everything else.
Almost everything.
Everything worthwhile.
What she means is, we've tried everything easy.
So what haven't you tried? What's hard?
We haven't gotten her fired.
Betty. It's pretty extreme.
Yet.
Ever.
Yeah, with Florence, I was like, that's pretty extreme. That seems a bit hectic for you, Kofi. That seems drastic. Why not? Yeah, that seems drastic.
That's what I said.
Drastic times. Drastic measures.
We care about her. It's just painful to see her like this over a job that doesn't even pay that well.
Hi, Train. Yeah, this is Holly. I thought I was finished with her route, but I think I'm still in the middle of it. And yeah, I also do find this this kind of relatable with conversations I've had IRL about. Yeah, I'm paid in my day job, but obviously, I'm on the side of Florence. Let's not get Holly fired until we at least give her a backup job.
It pays atrociously.
So you've considered it, and your solution is getting her fired.
No.
Yes.
No.
An awkward silence falls over your assembled group. No one can quite look you in the eye.
We have... maybe... possibly... occasionally considered the thought.
Regularly. Increasingly so.
In jest,
Uh,
mostly. But we won't.
probably not.
Probably.
Betty. I do like Betty's giving some chaotic answers.
Definitely. We'll figure something out.
A distant shout sends chills up your spine.
I'm awake!
Back to it.
Kopi and Betty scatter, leaving you and Florence alone to face Holly.
Holly? Uh-oh.
Oh, you came to see me! You're supposed to be resting, Holly!
I like imagining that, like, she puts this all on. Like, I assume she just comes with all the accessories, but just thinking about, like, her personality, that she just put this all on to, like, come out and see us. And then Florence being like, oh my god, Holly, you got an all of your clothing instead of, like, your pajamas. Pietro, come up, you gotta find a place to sit.
You're supposed to be resting.
My goodness, I would be surprised. Yeah, this is my cat Pietro. If I'm ever on Zoom doing an open mic or a meeting or streaming, he knows this and automatically appears and sticks his butt in my face. It's also funny because I think people on the internet see him more than in person because he has a lot of anxiety with people in real life.
Go to bed. You're not my mother. Besides, I picked up a shift. I'm fine. And I'm out. Have fun.
Oh, Florence.
Holly turns to you, her jaw dropping open to slur out an extended greeting. She doesn't quite seem her usual energetic self.
I really like the art where they show her kind of slumped a little bit. She's tired.
You came.
Are you drunk? Should you really be working? I did. Like, should you really be working?
No rest, only work. No sleep, only wake. I'm great. Just had a power nap. Picked up a shift. Ready to rumble. Let's jingle those bells! And on that note...
The glees are funny. We're not gonna wake her up. It was just gonna either let us sleep or
Bruce! Bruce! Where is that big, beautiful, fluffy bastard? Bruce! Bruce!
no.
Here, honey bunny! Bruce! I brought milk! And cookies. Oh, that's the other guy. With the beard. What's his name again? Florence says I'm grounded. She said my mom? Dead.
Holly collapses forward face first, completely knocked out. A pair of arms catch her at the last minute, stopping her from smashing her face on the floor.
Oh, Lee.
I've got her.
Betty eases Holly to the ground, gently lying her down before slipping away.
I've got a shift. Just a dream. Merry Blissmas.
I didn't realize she got that bad. It's kind of funny.
Welcome to Holiday Holly.
Is it always that bad? She seems fine. Maybe a little tired, but fine. I thought she was drunk. Is it always that bad?
Worse. There it is. Poor Betty.
Good job. Gotta sit down.
Don't worry. There's no fluids or anything.
Oh.
Just a whole lot of tinsel. I should go and help.
I'll keep you. She's gonna be alright.
Thank you for your help.
Oh, poor Holly. I'm very sympathetic because I've definitely seen and heard of friends who have dealt with this. Where do we want to go next? And having a very non-systematic way of exploring things, and so saving Chance for the end of the day just because. Okay, because I am very curious about how things are going to play out with Drysdale since I got a hate from Moshford. I don't know where this goes.
Ah, Cherub! There you are. I am quite glad that you've returned. I've been sitting on some very big thoughts, and I haven't had the opportunity to express them until now, and as you can imagine, sitting on anything big for a long period of time makes me antsy.
Drysdale, do you have ADHD?
So, to begin, I've been thinking about you.
Oh, yeah.
Did you know that you can be unbelievably annoying?
Yep. Yeah.
Oh yes, frustrating to the point of nausea. But I have to tell you, I like it.
Oh, dude. Then I am playing the perfect person for you. Which, kind of a joke, but is kind of how my partner goes about flirting. So for people who come in earlier, I play Date Everything and all my other dating sims as my partner because I think it's funny and trying to mimic his way of flirting, which is often a little antagonistic. So, hey, Drysdale likes it.
I know! That expression on your face, I'm assuming it's shock, yes?
No, we're very smug. Yeah, shot. Closer to amusement. Oh no, I have no reaction to what you just said. Closer to amusement.
Amusement. That would most likely be my next guess, yes.
I like the way you even said that.
I'm accustomed to seeing mostly awe, admiration, love, worship, etc. on the faces of folk in my audience, so I'm trying to get better at deciphering facial expressions that aren't that.
That's very funny. How good of you. Excellent skill right there.
Anyway, you're annoying, and I also like you. And I appreciate your, well, let's just call it what it is, friendship. So I'm wondering if you'd like to officially call yourself my friend.
The fact that he's tsundere about friendship is very entertaining to me. Lol, I'd love that. Let's do it. Thanks for liking me, but I kind of can't stand you, so now. Yeah, let's be gym buddies, right?
Do it we shall! The friendship, I mean, nothing else. Oh, nothing more. I mean, dear Barbara, you know what I mean. Wink.
Oh, wink. Oh, what?
You and me against linoleum, Cherub. Ha!
So we got a friend ending, but he said nothing more wink. Drysdale, are you implying we can be friends with benefits? I was so curious how things are going to end because we pissed off Washford, so... But I guess, yeah, we can be friends. It is also funny because I am very much like Washford. Companion. It is a little like less himbo-y than Drysdale, but like I said, they can be gym bros. So yeah, I was kind of curious how that would play out when confronted with oneself. Oh, that was the bathroom. So we gotta go to the office because yeah, old man Yowie here. I do know. I saw the like ending of everybody, and where Drysdale winds up if he's not with Washford is the most amusing thing to me in the world. As somebody who pole dances and does burlesque, I was like, yeah, you would. But since we're wrapping up Chance Week, let's talk your ID 20.
My strong warrior, you have returned to me.
Chance is the other character, so I think, so for me personally, I'm a mix of like Eddie and Mateo and Washford. I think my partner is somehow a little bit of Fulton Drysdale with Chance, if you can imagine that weird combo. And so, yeah, it's really funny, kind of. It's like, Anya, I don't know if you're here, but I love the idea of Date Everything being kind of like a better personality test than stuff like Myers-Briggs or even horoscopes, because who you choose and also who you relate to, because there are 102 characters, like, really, I think says a lot about different people. Which is also why it's fun playing both how I would play as choosing my own preferences versus like my partners, and then also watching other people play, whether they are going for their own preferences or whether they want to essentially get all love endings or get all hate endings. It's very fascinating to me. But even Chance, who doesn't love Chance? Yeah, of course I have. I'm ready to play. I never let you down by not coming. About that, I don't want to play, so I want to bounce. You're way too cute to stay away from. Debating between like let's play and let's go flirt with Chance. I'm actually curious.
You trying to get some magical equipment by flirting? It might work. Keyword might. I'm so glad you're here. I knew you wouldn't let me down. I rolled a crit on my insight check of you.
I love the way he says it. It's very adorable. And also, I think we wound up with a friend ending with Penelope because, like, I love Chance, and I was shipping Penelope and Chance, and she did not enjoy that, which made me sad. I think they would go great together still.
And it looks like our mutual friend Jerry is joining us today.
Hello, I'm excited to play with you. I hear there's loot in this game.
I've rolled Jerry as the apothecary class. To keep things a little more exciting, I've rolled to see what his character would have. A lot of it is things to help you on your adventure. Some of it is, well, less than useful. You will be playing the mighty Sadida Ekin, a guardian who lives on shoelace shores in the village of Sneakars.
Yeah, so when I played through Chance, I had the caster character, and so I wanted to see what the guardian was like, and also like I usually play martial classes. Partner's one of his first characters was a paladin, so yeah, we're gonna go martial this time and see, and also because I know the caster route was with Lux, and so I'm curious how Jerry is gonna do here.
You are on your way back from training on the nearby Chukka Hills. You will start with 75 health, but don't worry, I'll keep track of all those things for you. We start our adventure in the early morning. As you walk upon the grass path, thinking about your latest training and feeling the soreness in your muscles, your mind drifts to home. In particular, your mind drifts to that of your family. Tomorrow is your partner's birthday. You haven't decided what to do yet, but you know it has to be special. Maybe a cake or a seafood dinner.
Yeah, so Chances is like, we're basically playing like a D&D, so it's going to be a lot of fun. But yeah, there's different options of characters. So Chance is very fun because we're playing D&D basically. And that is I think in the Discord they've kind of talked about like, unfortunately we can't go back and play multiple times after we get an ending. And so I do enjoy having different playthroughs to see the different games that we come up with. But yeah, Chances, like, all Chance wants to do is play, in this game it's G&G with us, and like, that's so relatable as somebody who, in college was constantly finding, like, wanting people to play nerdy games with me.
The smell of the salty air from the shore is refreshing, and you look out on the horizon. That's when something catches your eye. Something from the direction of Sneakars. Is that? It is!
I just realized the pun of Sneakars. Okay, it's very silly.
It's smoke! Black and billowing.
I run towards the smoke. I need to be cautious as I approach. Jerry, what should we do? not a D&D player, but I get like that trying to play an old RP with someone. Yeah, I never played D&D until I think a few years ago with some friends. But I remember just doing RPs online as a kid with like Neopets way back in the day, and just message boards and things. So yeah, the RP part is fun. Even though I found out that like I'm better at that kind of like pen and paper, just writing down RP, D&D RP. I get caught up in combat, and just that gets a little overwhelming sometimes. But I do still enjoy it. I love watching other people play. It kind of inspires me. Like, I'm a big Critical Role fan. I love Dimension 20. My favorite one is Shadows over Velda, which is a bunch of voice actors / VTubers playing. And so yeah, and then lately I've gotten into I started watching Min-Max, which is a bunch of martial arts and like swordsmanship and kind of weapons expert influencers playing as themselves in a D&D world, which I also like that premise. So that's been fun watching. Let's see. We are a guardian, so we're gonna run towards the smoke.
You take off, ignoring the fatigue in your legs. You are determined to get to Sneakars as fast as possible. As you reach the top of the hill overlooking your seaside village, you see Sneakars is smoldering. You see the village priest helping tend to people around the town.
Oh, praise to the goddess, you are back!
They come to you, worry etched on their face. They take your hand.
What happened here? Why is everything on fire? What happened here?
You have questions, but we shouldn't speak out here. We don't know who is around. Come, follow me!
As you follow the priest to a makeshift shelter, you see the level of destruction. Your fellow villagers are hurt, and you start to make a mental tally of who you see. A few people cry as they realize their loved ones didn't survive whatever happened.
No.
Once inside the shelter, you realize your partner.
Where's my partner? What happened here?
We were attacked right before dawn. A few people were killed, but we were caught unaware. And I think they were looking for you. Oh, I didn't know I was traveling with a wanted person.
Oh, Jerry. Has Jerry been with us this whole time? Which is kind of funny if we were preparing for a date. Jerry. Me? What made you say that?
Your house got the worst of it. They took your partner, spirited them away, and left only this amongst the rubble.
The priest hands you a piece of fabric with what looks like a mountain lion pouncing burned into it.
It's the Amok bandits.
I want to PM up with you, hee hee. Who are they? Oh man. It's like, if we were in the game, would definitely go with the first one, but
The Amok Bandits are a rival band of scallywags who were once in constant battle with the village of Sneakars. Peace was hard fought, with you being the fiercest warrior and a large reason they surrendered. That was a decade ago, and you thought they had moved on.
I will say, I am curious what the other option would bring, because innuendo in D&D is just like, I feel like it happens a lot with online games and fantasy names. We get silly and we're like, ha ha.
But it seems they never forgot about you.
What will you do? How should we respond? You are the only one able to go after them.
I will avenge my partner. It's not worth it. I'll avenge my partner.
And I can help. Surely my sundries will come in handy.
The priest sees the dedication in your eyes and offers to help you prepare for the journey. They also bless you with what healing energy they have left. You gain 15 health. You decide to head off when night falls. During the day, you help your fellow villagers as you continue to think about your partner in the Amok. What is going through your mind?
I wonder if any of them are as cute as you. I hope that my partner's okay. Revenge is all I can think of. Those Amok will pay.
You know that rage will serve you well in the coming battle. You wait for the sun to set, sharpening your battle axe blade as you do. The moment the stars begin to appear, you take your leave. You have a brief moment with the members of Sneakars. All of those who are healthy enough to stand and walk form a circle around you. They all whisper hopes of good fortune and a battle well fought for you. They also take the moment to state anything they might want to say before you pass. This is a Sneakar ceremony to ensure that there is nothing holding their warriors back from the future, regardless of how the battle ahead may end. You bask in the moonlight and accept their desire for you to defeat those who attacked them. Setting off down the path that many say the Amuk bandits used, you walk with your head high. Your village is what you fight for. Moving alongside the path, you travel for about half an hour before you see movement. You find some shrubs off the path and hide between them. As you sit, surrounded by leaves, you see what you know to be members of the Amuk step into the moonlight. Cat-like humanoids, all clad in leather armor. On their side, you see the traditional swords that you became familiar with during the battles a decade ago. You think there are only 2 of them, but wait. A third actually walks right past you, missing you in the bushes.
There's no doubt they'll come. You just have to wait. Ooh.
Ooh, woo. There are cat people that say ooh, woo. Ooh, haha. Oh, they're cute. You're so tempting.
Don't let them fool you. The Amuk are ruthless murderers. But you are lucky. These aren't the most vicious of their fighters. This is a band of scouts. You hear one of them say,
Well, let's do one more pass of the area, and then we can dip into the nip. Ooh.
The nip. Well, but they are adorable. Especially if they're small. Like, if they're big, they might be a little bit more intimidating. Oh, it's like my cat, but missing an eye. Even though my cat's a coward. Oh, I love him. I bet my friend hates him. Oh, does your friend hate cats? Or does he hate the ooh speak? And now I'm imagining like them being my 2 cats, both of who are terrible hunters. The ooh, yeah. There is another character who does ooh speak, and that I think your friend would hate.
The Nip was credited with their defeat in previous battles. The fact that this scouting party seems to have some on them proves how much they underestimate you.
This nip stuff sounds like it could give us an upper hand.
What do you want to do?
I'll wait for them to nip out and then attack. They underestimate me. Time to make my presence known. Let them dip in the nip and then question one. Yeah, I don't think we know where our partner is, so let's see what they'll...
You bide your time as they make their rounds, and then gather together to partake in the nip. It doesn't take long for it to take hold of them. One stares at the moon while the other 2 become preoccupied with a red ball of yarn. You wait for one of them to isolate themselves. The moon-obsessed one stumbles closer to you. Still looking up, he stops right by your hiding spot.
I snatch him. Get over here, you punk. Ooh, you're mine now.
You snatch them, pulling them into the bushes with you. You slide your hand over their mouth. They don't resist.
Imagine we're like scruffing them.
The other 2? Obsessed with the yarn. They don't even notice he is gone.
I pull out my laser pointer, ready to distract them if they start looking around for their friend here.
Oh, Jerry. Like, I know Jerry's a drunk drawer, but I'm imagining Jerry as our drawer of cat toys, because we just have a whole bunch of cat toys that they end up not really playing with, and so, yeah, just... Of course there's a laser pointer. Jerry probably has some scattered catnip in him. Don't scream or I'll end you. Keep your mouth shut if you want to keep your whiskers. Better not yell when I move my hand. Shut if you want to keep your whiskers.
You feel a sandpaper tongue against your hand. They are out of it. You remove your hand. They still just stare at the moon.
Oh, they're very out of it.
You're looking for your partner? Oh,
Yeah, this is...
The Amuk get uncomfortably close to you, whispering in your ear a secret passage to the dungeon where your partner is being held. Their tongue brushes against your face a few times.
Aw. That's like a friendly one under catnip. My older cat like bit my partner once while high on catnip. I kind of like it, I think. I listen and then remove my hands from them to free them. I don't like it, I think.
Noted.
Oh, I see that voice chance.
Almost as if nothing happened. The moment you let them go, they stare at the moon again. They go over to their fellow scouts and whisper something to them. The two on the ground look your way. They wave.
Oh, precious. Simply precious.
I wave back. I stay hid. I feel like no one's so.
They then get up, move out of the way of the path, and continue with what they were doing. You have passage. These Emup won't bother you.
Okay.
As you take off toward the Emup camp, you find yourself upon a dried-up stream bed. The warm days the past few months have not been kind to this stream. You look down on the dry stream bed and you think of the first time you spent the day next to it. It was the war. The battle had been raging on several fronts, and the weather had been gloomy. But on this day, the sun was out. It was just plain perfect that day, and both sides of the conflict knew it. No attacks were launched. Instead, you got to bathe in the cool stream waters. You cleaned your wounds, washed your face, and relaxed for the first time in weeks. That was when you first saw your partner in their birthday suit. You were spellbound. You didn't make a move then. Instead, you played it cool. You cracked jokes, splashed around, and let the sun dry your skin together. That was the day you fell in love with them. You were certain of it. It would take months after the fighting had ended for you to finally try to court them. But this is where it began. It feels fitting that it is dry now.
That was beautiful.
Jerry. I can't stop and linger here. I want to press on. I must save them. I want to take just one more moment and remember that time.
You notice the fatigue in your body, but you don't let it slow you down. You press on toward the camp.
Wait! I scoop up some of the mud from the riverbed and create a mud mask. Just a moment to pamper yourself.
Okay. Strike the mud mask sample from your inventory. How much do you heal for?
Let's see. Oh, cheese and crackers. Only 5 HP. Sorry it isn't more.
Oh, we're doing okay, Jerry.
You find yourself at the edge of the Emup camp. They are out in full force. You scout the area to try to decide what to do. Lucky for you, not much has changed in the decades since you last stormed these wooden walls. This gives you a slight advantage. Still, they have numbers on their side.
Screw the numbers, I'm gonna take them all out. I should be smart about this, so I'll watch their patterns and find an opportune time to slip in. I try to think back a decade to when I was first here. Surely I remember a way to get in. I start looking for secret passage a scout told me about. Yeah, let's do some info.
You decide to trust the word of the moon-obsessed Emup. While they told you a convoluted series of turns and tree stumps to look for, you remember every word. You meander your way around the woods, always making sure the encampment is within view. It's taking forever, though. Did you make the right decision in trusting an Emup? An Emup on Nib, to be more specific.
Do we trust that little cat person?
I think I want to turn around where the secret entrance has to be around here. If we haven't had much luck, we have to turn around.
Smart idea.
Thanks, Jerry. It's very nice to have a supportive co-player after doing the run with Lux. Lux was not very helpful at all.
You decide to abandon this course of action and position yourself with the camp in view to try to come up with a new plan. You watch for a time to slip into the camp, and then it hits you. You remember how you got in the first time you were here. You look to your left, and there, under fallen leaves and palm fronds, you see it. The path that leads around to the back of the camp. You take off down it, keeping low and making sure the site of the camp is on your right.
Do I find any loot on the path?
Maybe. There are a few bottles and broken pieces of shields and swords.
I pocket them. I take them all and I'll sort them in my beautiful little gorgeous pack.
Okay, you do that. Eventually, you come to a path. It leads to the back entrance of the encampment. You see 2 Emup guards there.
I like these odds better. They won't know it. I like these odds better.
You notice that these 2 Emup look way more prepared than the scouts. They have bows and arrows, along with scimitars and a thicker armor. They know your potential. Looking at your abilities, you could... Oh! You could either try to frighten them from their post using Battle Cry, or you could climb a nearby tree and perform the Reign of Terror attack.
If I can scare them away, let's do that. Oh, call me Thundercloud. It's gonna rain. Scare them away.
You reach back into your training. You remember what it was like to learn the Sneakar's battle cry for the first time. Stepping out of the trees and within their eyesight, the moon bounces off your blade and dances in your eyes. Pulling forth all the rage and power you can, you open your mouth and something unworldly erupts forth. You can almost see the sound reach the guards. I'm gonna roll to see if they get scared. Okay, one of the guards instantly drops his weapons and runs. The other finds the courage to steady themselves.
You won't scare me, Uwu.
The guard squares up. Still, they are shaking in their boots. This gives you an opening.
I attack with my axe. Bare hand. Oh, they help. So we're gonna attack with an axe.
You run forward, axe in hand. As you swing down, it catches on their armor. They are badly hurt, but not down yet. This shakes them out of their stupor. Without time to reach for their weapon, they do have access to their claws. Swipe, swipe! They scratch you twice for 20 damage.
I pull out my eraser and cast delete damage, negating all the damage that would have happened.
Nice!
Oh, that's it.
Lucky for you, you were quick too. You swing your axe, making contact with the belly of the Emup. It is obvious you have dispatched them. And before you, you see an unguarded back road that leads to a set of stairs that goes underground. That has to be it. That's where they are keeping your partner. You have entered the dungeon under the Emup camp. It smells like damp earth and wet fur. Nothing about the area feels safe. You move slowly down the corridor until you come upon a large open space. It's dark, with the flicker of a few torches in the far side of the wall providing a bit of light.
I have a promotional light-up keychain in here somewhere. Ah, here it is. Bing!
In the middle of it sits a person. They are slumped over, looking tired and worn down. You can't see their face, but their hair. The hair looks like it belongs to your partner.
I rush to them. I don't trust it. It's just hair, you know? I'm not gonna...
You slowly proceed forward toward the person. Once you reach them, you swing around to find it is your partner, just asleep. You give them a subtle shake, hoping to wake them gently. Their eyes open and see you. It takes a moment to register, but then a smile slides across their face. You came for me.
Of course I did, my love. I hope you never doubted I would.
Phew! You are together again. Now let's get out of here.
But Jerry's like, yeah, I should be all, and it's just cheerleading us along the way.
As they look at you, you notice their eyes shift to right above your head. The glee they had turns to pure terror. Look out! Before you can turn around, you are pushed aside by a giant hand. You can feel something huge behind you. You scramble on the ground, putting yourself between you and your partner. You look up to see a tiger-like Emup towering over you. Drool drips from its teeth, and its breath reeks of fish and blood. He smirks and says to you,
Ah, yes. The great warrior of the Sneakars. Come to play hero once again.
Wait, no.
No woo-woo. He means business.
Okay, I like that.
Before I continue, I should let you know, this is where I wrote like a monologue for him. It's silly, but it's what the big bad is supposed to do.
Oh, Chance, you don't have to be shy about that.
Ooh! Can I have the script when you're done?
Sure, no worries, Jerry.
Score!
Do you mind if I do?
Go for it. If you wrote it, I'm sure it's awesome. I mean, if you just... Yeah, go for it, Chance.
The Tiger Emup stomps his foot, and as if by magic, the rest of the torches in the walls erupt into flame.
You know, I've always preferred to see my prey. You don't remember me. Or should I say, you don't remember my father, do you?
The confused look on your face tells him you don't.
10 years ago, during the fighting that caused the destruction of many Emup families, I was just a little one. We thought our village to the south was safe. The one Emup settlement you and your kind left alone. That was until you arrived. I'm sure you remember that day. I saw you enter the town gates from my window perch. You looked so damn proud of yourself. They say you came to broker a truce, but you didn't. You presented an ultimatum. Surrender, or you destroy our town. My father, he didn't like that. He told you so, to your face. My father stood up to you, and I watched proudly. And instead of listening to reason, you know what you did? Do you remember what you did? You reached your hand out and patted him on the head, telling him it was okay. The way my father's body relaxed, and his tail flicked back and forth in an unexcused moment of enjoyment. Utterly embarrassing. You embarrassed him. You embarrassed us. The whole town saw what happened. And my father was ridiculed until the day he died. Well, until the day he does die. He's still alive. But still, the ridicule keeps on coming. And I vowed on that day that I would get revenge for what you did to my father. And, oh, your blood will be sweeter than cream. I shall destroy you and embarrass you in front of the one that you love. Warrior of the Sneakers, prepare to be vanquished.
You knew where this was leading, so you had your axe at the ready. What do you want to do?
Make sure my partner is at a safe distance. Start slicing one of my pet him. I mean, I want to pet him, but he's very angry. So, you know, get my partner out of the way first.
The Emup can wait. None of this will matter if your partner dies in the attack.
You get them out of the way. I'll distract them with my laser pointer.
Yes, the laser pointer.
You scoop them up and run to the far side of the room. The booming of the Tiger Emup's feet trail behind you. You place them against the far wall, telling them to stay put.
This honey punches. Don't worry, I'll be back. I'll be back.
Oh, my love. Kick his ass for me. Your partner quickly reaches into their shirt, producing an herb. They put it in your mouth. Chew! This will help. Ooh, minty. And it grants you 20 health.
Nice.
You run off toward the giant beast. What do you do?
Swing my axe at him. Kitty just needs pets, I bet. I feel like we gotta...
You spring forward in the air, flying toward him. Your blade shines in the torchlight. Only this was expected, and the Tiger Emup spins around and hits you with his massive tail.
Wow.
You go tumbling to the ground, sliding until you hit the wall. You take 15 damage.
Not bad.
I have one more charge on my eraser, so I negate that damage again.
That homebrew item might not be balanced well. I'll look into that later. You use the eraser, and it turns from a healthy pink to a used and old gray.
It was worth the sacrifice.
He's good, but you know you are better. Do you want to use your axe again, or switch up the tactic?
My axe won't fail me, I know it. I need speed. I'll go bare hands. I can soothe the savage beast. I feel like it's trying to point us towards that. Let's go there.
You think all this guy needs is a little bit of love. So you slide under him and scurry up his back. Once on top, you start petting, scratching behind the ears, patting his head. For a moment, he stops. You see his tail behind you flickering with delight. And is that a purr you hear? Oh, it is.
He's just a little baby. Yes, he is. A good kitty.
But this doesn't last long. Soon, you feel a searing pain as claws dig into your back. You let out a scream of agony as he throws you off. He hits you for 25 damage.
I have one more charge on my eraser, so I negate that damage again. Although I can only negate 15 of it this time, so 10 sneaks through.
That homebrew item might not be balanced well. I'll look into that later.
Huh. I wonder if that's a little bit of a glitch, but it doesn't.
You use the eraser, and it turns from a healthy pink to a used and old gray.
It was worth the sacrifice.
How dare you try to manipulate me! I will destroy you!
What do you do now?
Go back with the axe.
You decide to bet on your faithful axe. This time, you go low. You run towards the Tiger M up again, only this time you slide right before you get to him. Your axe catches the feet of the Tiger M up, and you slice its legs. It lets out a howl of pain, and you complete the slide underneath it. This causes him to stumble a bit. He shoots a look over his shoulder at you, and then lets out a grin so evil, you know what he is thinking.
I'm doing this all wrong. You are the one who should live, and your partner should die.
No.
And with the reflexes of, well, a cat, he pounces towards your partner. As he leaps over you, he hits you with another tail attack for 10 health.
I take out my laser pointer and shine it in the Amup's eye. This should buy you some time.
You can either throw your axe, use your ultimate one-day attack, or if you have any other ideas.
Bring it on. Oh, Max, one ultimate attack, please. Yeah, we gotta run to protect my partner. I think we can stop it.
This is going to be good.
You are tired of playing games. That rage you were trained with comes to the surface. You are ready to destroy this Amup. Power flows through you, so much so that rocks begin to float around you. Shh. Yellow gold energy culminates around you like flames. Your hair changes color too. Whatever color you want, really, but yeah, it changes. You fly across the room, catching the Amup midair. Punches faster than the eye can see fly from your fists. The Tiger Amup can't even grunt in response. You have taken on your glorious guardian form. All of your training has come to this, and you are executing it flawlessly. When you are finished, the Tiger Amup is clearly incapacitated. As the energy leaves your body, you collapse on the floor. Exhaustion takes over, and you slip in and out of awareness. Your partner scoops you up. I'll get us out of here, love.
I want to stay behind. The Amup will need a new leader, and I would like to be that person.
Oh, Jerry.
If they had a healer leading them, as opposed to a warrior, things might turn out different.
That is very noble of you.
Yeah.
I mean, really, I want to see what cool stuff they have.
Fair enough. Jerry, your character finds their way to a staircase that leads up and out of the dungeon.
I head to it and turn to say, "Let the village know I chose this life, and I regret nothing."
You ascend the stairs toward your new destiny. As silently as you can, the two of you escape into the darkness of the night. You head back toward the Sneakars village, taking time to stop at the stream where you first fell in love. Holding each other, you fall asleep. You are safe. Your love is safe. And for now, all is right. The village welcomes you back with open arms and excitement. In the coming weeks, as you rebuild your village, you get an official notice of surrender from the Amuk. You have reminded them that they should fear you, and in turn, that you are not one to be messed with. This isn't the last time the great warrior of the Sneakars would have to raise their axe. But, for now, you can rest in knowing you have done what needed to be done. That was incredible!
Oh, it was nothing.
You were amazing! The way you just... Sorry. I'm just so excited with how much fun we just had. I'm floored by you. Listen, that was pretty much perfect for me. You are pretty much perfect to me.
Oh, Chance.
And if you are ever wanting to roleplay again, in any way, let me know. We could move from the character sheets to the, other sheets.
The class. I understand your insinuation, and I'm all for it. Oh, this was just supposed to be a fun thing to do with friends. Oh no, we're down for that.
Yeah, I'd like that. Until next time, you mighty hero, I'll be waiting for your epic return. Holy crit! You maxed out our relationship status.
Aw. Yeah, Chances is like a really long one. It's very sweet at the end. I do like the playoff. Like, you only need 2 interactions because I think it takes so long. I'm gonna find some sassy characters and some sports. Sure. Aw. I gotta go back upstairs to bed. Yeah, Charlie's kind of in my way. There we go. Let's see if I can find the other character that speaks in this one I found out. Oh, there's a message from Skylar.
Hey, how's your day going? Forging some new relates? That's short for relationships. I think about this stuff a lot.
I'm having a freaking blast. It's okay, I guess I'm having some fun.
Oh, yes, I knew I was good for something. How about a nice menu? I have lots of different ones, all different styles. Here's the main one. Welcome! What can I do for you in my main menu?
Want to talk about features and utilities? Let's chat about you. Didn't realize you, Skylar.
Oh, let's. There's lots I can chat about. Me?
Talk about some features. Talk about how all this dating object thing works. Let's talk about our relationship. I don't want to be in this menu with go into lore video features. Talk about how all this dating object thing.
Oh, my favorite subject. What do you want to know about my lore?
No lore for me, a full. How did the date theaters work in the first place? How do datables talk to each other? Why is there no real world stuff and everything is a thing based on? Go there.
Vibrations.
That's it? Okay.
I'm being overly simplistic. Have you heard of string theory?
Yeah. No, is it bad? Take string. Yeah.
Dateviator technology is based on thing theory.
Okay.
Thing theory theorizes that at large enough scales, all objects and concepts coalesce into their own one-dimensional wavelength that unifies all of that type of object throughout the universe.
Okay. Intriguing.
Any object that makes up any specific wavelength is connected to all other objects on that wavelength, which by virtue of being complex enough then forms a Gestalt consciousness. Humans just never had a way of speaking with those consciousnesses until now. When the whole becomes more than the sum of its parts. With objects, it happens as a plank of wood slowly becomes a toy boat. The wood didn't change, but its status did. And once it's more toy boat than plank of wood, it changes its wavelength. Its thingness is vibrating differently enough to find a new signal or spin.
So when does each separate wavelength form?
Once the object or idea becomes large enough to have its own state, it breaks off the wavelength and forms a new one. That's why tables are different than chairs, even though they might be both made from wood. Their thingness is vibrating differently enough to find a new signal or spin. I like to call the wavelengths animus, but you can use any term, really. This is how we can directly acknowledge these things' existences. Dateviators vibrate along each of these anima. That's why, when we awaken something, it wiggles a little. What did you think about that?
I think that makes perfect sense. It's a lot to take in, but I believe it. Honestly, it needs a little work. That's ridiculous. A lot to take in, but I believe it.
Yes. Listen, I'm glad you asked me about this. You see, my inner workings are based on some very specific tech that was created by one of Valdivian's founders. I'm gonna show you my insides. You ready?
Skylar points to her own Dateviators and invites you to look closely. You see there is a small space just between the lens and the earpiece.
I really like in this game. I do too. There's just so many options, and even Skylar, who is supposed to be our introductory character, we're exploring her lore and well, it's essentially pseudoscience, but a twin around with string theory, and vibration, and psychology.
This is my suspension. It keeps these Dateviators running. It's, not doing great.
The glasses have suspension, isn't that for cars? I hear that.
Thanks. It's a very special type of suspension. A suspension of disbelief.
Har. It's silly. Oh, you're kidding me. Oh, what does that mean?
Basically, it works super hard to make everything in this little love experiment work. But it's strained, really strained, with all these wild things going on around here. Talking to objects. Objects having names and hidden lives and sexy human bodies and everything.
Oh no, are you having an existential crisis?
I can barely handle it.
How can I help? This is pretty silly, you have to admit. I'm okay with the metaphor here, but I still think it's important for Lord.
Just give it a little love. Anyway.
You take a closer look at Skylar's suspension of disbelief. It's hard to be sure, but she seems pleased.
I like that. Skylar's
You've just believed in her, so she feels strengthened. Thanks for that. It really means a lot to me.
No problem. Well, only because of what you said.
Skylar smiles warmly and lets you go.
Okay. I had mentioned in the train the character that speaks in Uru, so I'm gonna find it. Do this, yes.
Hello!
Where is that coming from?
Hello!
Hello? speak normal. Hello out there.
Hello! It's me! Yeah! What's up? I'm Textbox-chan.
I am in love that she also speaks in like Kabuki. Yeah, I think I remember my friend hated her well. Yeah. Like, I think I saw my friend Anya play and I was like, oh, she speaks in Kamoji. I think it's entertaining, but I can also see why people do not like who speak.
A stranger that appears to be cuteness personified jump kicks into your view, striking a pose so adorable, it makes you just a little dizzy.
Chen? No, it's the text box made into an anime.
Yep. Gee, those date feeders really can transform anything.
Yeah, she's an anime lady, but she's got, like, very strange eyes.
Wait, we should use it on the sun! Think that would work?
The theme thing doesn't go out the windows. I don't want to date the sun.
Oh, well, if you want to know the way to my heart, you have to do one thing.
Okay. Flirt, fight, read, your options.
Not really.
Okay.
As the UI, I love transforming ideas into words.
Okay.
Even though UI is on the surface, the ideas being conveyed are anything but.
What is UI? Makes sense to me. I don't know, this game seems kind of surface-level. Makes sense to me.
Look, I know you've been staring at me this whole time, which is the point. But remember, my advice is to listen to what I have to say, not just admire my pretty colors.
You got it, Xbox Shannon.
Yay! How are your dates going, by the way? I hope I've been helpful so far.
You've been super helpful. You've been doing this tender job. I'm not crazy. This reminds me of, like, performance evaluations at work. Like, meets expectations or exceeds expectations. You've been super helpful.
You're super welcome! Gee.
Those are little sounds.
Just know that you can count on me in your romantic quests. Now, I'll leave you to it. Come talk to me again after you've awakened 16 dateables. And just put on those specs and tap that phantom word box you've never questioned before.
Okay, the shrug.
TCYL! Boing, 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 boing!
Okay. She's very funny to me. I'm actually curious how many I have. Okay, yeah. We got about half, so we can do more. You know, since we met Florence, since I'm gonna have to walk around and do this. So we met Florence, talking to Holly. I was gonna say we talked to her, but I have to do it from afar or at a certain spot. No, I have not actually. I have seen the design, so yeah, let's do the
Your mirror has done its job dutifully over the years, accurately reflecting your image back at you in good times and in bad. But today, there is no reflection for you to scrutinize. Only a long-haired beauty who looks at you like you're a work of art.
Yeah, I do love his. Yeah, he is very pretty. And I love his outfit too.
Oh, incredible.
Sorry, what are we talking about? Who, me? Oh, yeah, thanks.
Amir throws his arms out to stop you, gesturing to you to stay where you are.
No. Don't move. Step back into the light.
This? I'm good here, thanks. This?
Yes. Breathtaking. Look at you. Do you see how well I can frame your face from this angle? You are glowing.
I mean, it's still just me, though. I hate looking in the mirror. I totally see it. Thanks for noticing.
But I could not help noticing. You are radiant. I simply reflect the beauty in front of me.
Thanks, I love hearing that. I'm not sure what else to say now.
I can see in you. Your beauty must be something you are already familiar with.
Or, oh, sure, people always tell me I could model. Yeah, no, I don't know.
I cannot believe this. How could you possibly not see your own natural radiance? What do you see?
I look old, I look tired. I look like I got dressed in the dark, which I did. I look tired.
The sign of a busy mind. That fatigue you see speaks to your many accomplishments. Still, rest is vital for your health. Best to make some time for that, don't you think?
Oh, he's attractive and full of good advice. Well, when you put it like that, why are you pretty flattering?
Now you see what I see.
You're right, I look amazing. I guess I'm not sold yet, but I appreciate it anyway. Not even a little bit.
Ah, there's that incredible glow again. Confidence looks good on you. Feel free to stop by any time so I can admire it some more.
I do love his voice actor. Nico. I've heard about Dishy. I have not yet interacted with the cursed dishwasher.
What appears to be a dishwasher with arms, legs, and a disconcertingly cheerful face waves happily at you. You tap the Dateviators a few times, wondering if they've malfunctioned, but the mascot-like dishwasher before you doesn't waver or change.
Hello, and welcome to the Valdivian dishwashing experience. We offer an alarmingly clean output of all kinds of dishware, clothing, and such. My name is Dishy. I'm your dishwasher now.
Ooh, yeah, laundry detergent. She's another one. Dishy's legs are what gets me. I was like, because up top, I'm like, okay, you're kind of like a demented Looney Tunes character, and then the legs.
To get started, please connect me to your internet so I can get started knowing exactly what I need.
What do you need to know from me exactly? No way you're staying on. Okay, sure. Okay. What do you need to know from me?
I just need to know some basic information. Dishwashing habits, dishwashing preferences, past dishwashers owned, financial records, preferences on fruit flavors. For soap, of course.
Funny and weird. Okay, here we go. Financial records.
Records of finances.
Fine, I'll connect you to the the internet. Why do you need those?
I just need to know some basic information. Dishwashing habits, dishwashing preferences, past dishwashers owned, financial records, preferences on fruit flavors. For soap, of course.
I think both my partner and I would be very anti-dishy because we both grumble about like the need to download apps for things. This is very sus. Nope, this is too weird. You're staying disconnected.
That's completely fine. We can absolutely operate in offline mode. Would you like to wash dishes?
Yes, I want to get to know it.
Wonderful! Please connect to the internet for the best dishwashing experience.
No, not this again.
Are you sure you want to use offline mode?
Yes, dishy.
In online mode, the possibilities are limitless.
That's scary. Nope, never, thank you. What kind of possibilities I'm talking about here? I'm a little bit curious, but definitely feeling this would just kind of want to know.
With unlimited knowledge of your habits and data, I can make the absolute best dishwashing choices for you. Imagine plates delivered at the perfect crisply heated temperature. Admire nary a crumb nor stain on no single nor multiple dishes.
I will say, dishy, if you can get rid of the hard water that's in Dallas that leaves streaks and stuff on my dishwasher, even when we put in the anti-streak stuff, that would be amazing. And might sell my soul for that, but I don't know. Will not give you my financial records.
Revel in the dishwashing experience.
Nope, it's just not for me.
Then, offline mode it is.
I feel like dishy would be very passive aggressive and be like, I'm gonna do the bare minimum and leave. Yeah, like I said, dishwashing should not be an experience. I feel like dishy's just gonna be passive aggressive now and just like barely rinse and like leave streaks. Gonna get hard water. Dishwashing detergents in here. Titus.
The gladiator who stands before you is at once intimidating
So pretty.
and alluring. She glares at you like she means to run you through. She also emanates the refreshing scent of springtime breeze.
Oh, I love that. The floral like armor and weapon.
It slightly undermines whatever murderous intent she may actually have. She is beautiful and terrifying, an Amazon in blue and pink. But even as she points her sword at your throat, all you can do is marvel at just how clean and sweetly scented it is.
Who dares disturb me?
I also love her name, Titus Andromache, because it's both a reference to like Greek Andromache, but also Titus Andronicus.
You? Ha! Name yourself! By all the pods in the firmament, I swear.
And Titus Andronicus is the first play that Shakespeare ever wrote, and I know Robbie Damon has talked about like being a fan. Yeah, Tide laundry detergent, like it's such a brilliant pun, and just Shakespeare was one of my specializations in my English degree, and so knowing that Robbie Damon like wrote a paper on Titus Andronicus, I was just like, okay, I love nerding out on that. It being Shakespeare's first play is not good. It's hilarious to read. It's one of the earliest your mom jokes in there. It's very violent, but yeah, I am very entertained that Robbie's a fan, because I had to study it in college and was like, wow, Shakespeare, you did improve through the years.
If thou hast disturbed me for any reason less worthy than the red memory of battle, I shall leave you sopped, dirty.
I think somebody pointed out that Titus speaks in iambic pentameter, so she has that like dramatic theatrical language, which I love too. And her voice actress, Allegra Clark, is one of the 2 Date Everything voice actors up for Gaming Magazine's Clear Voice Actor of the Year. So it's her and Michael Lors, who's Lux. And so, yeah, I think both of them do a brilliant job.
I shall leave you as you present.
And I know Allegra does other tough women too. I just wanted to meet you. We don't even know each other, threatening me. Yeah, Queer VA of the Year, so it's like gaming, like GAYMING. Gaming Magazine does awards for just video games with good queer representation, and I know Date Everything is on there for Best Indie Game. Yeah, the voice actors, Eddie and Volt, are up there for Best Queer Characters. I appreciate it because Date Everything did not get a lot of love in kind of the general dating, or the general gaming awards, so I like seeing it get props. And yeah, Eddie and Volt being the one couple as one of the nominees, as a single nominee. I enjoyed that. Yeah, and I do love that they recognize queer voice actors, because I know one of the other nominees is Jennifer English from Baldur's Gate 3 and Clear Obscure. Erika Ishii actually won last year. Let's see. There's my partner in the background with my cat, because yeah, I enjoy her work a lot. But yeah, my cat, since it's spring and my long-haired cat is, I'm convinced he's part Siberian. He is just shedding all over the place. So he's getting brushed in the background. We don't even know each other, just threatening. I just wanted to meet you.
Meet me. You, civilian, you wanted to meet me. I am in the pitch of battle. My pods rampage, sacrificing themselves to be reborn yet again. And you have pulled me here because you wanted to meet me. I confess to you, civilian. I am in a state of indecision. I cannot decide if I hate you, or if I am impressed by your fortitude.
Fortitude, I've got a lot of that, and I think you like it. While hating me seems extreme at this point, I don't think I care truthfully. First one.
Fortitude. Such bold abandon flaunts a newling's claim, for converse, strange at altar side untold. You are not hated, despite thy impish impertinence. Perhaps there is something about you. But now is not the time. My occupation, my profession calls me back. For passion's sake I fly. For passion's sake I am not pulled again. Come to me only when the hurly-burly is done, to win or loss. Come before, and even thy puckishness shall not save thee.
Wait, what is hurly-burly? How will I know when that is? What is hurly-burly?
When 'tis done, you will no longer have to ask.
Ooh, I like that expression. Yeah. Like, definitely want to speak with her some more. And yeah, ran through this day. Day of DT. Oh, the whistling, the bird. The voice actor who does the whistling for the bird made a really funny short about how he's like, yeah, I'm in Date Everything, but you can't date me. What's that gonna go to? I did unveil the attics. We'll explore here. Boxes. Yeah. Talking about big women. I know. I've also heard about this. I was in a relationship with somebody.
A leather-clad dominatrix stares you down, radiating disdain. She looks at you like you're the dirt beneath her feet.
Hello, you pathetic, worthless little wretch. Disgusting, you worm.
Whoa there! My content aware has given me a tickle. Sophia here is a dominatrix, and she's gonna put you in some pretty dominating scenarios. You cool with that, or you wanna skip it?
No, I'm okay with this kind of stuff.
On with the show.
I do not recall asking anyone for your presence. So indulge me. What gives you the misguided confidence to stand here before me, wasting my time?
Okay, I just like meeting new people. Move much. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bother you. Sorry, I didn't mean to bother you.
So submissive so quickly. That's very good, wretch. You clearly know your place.
I'm great with social cues. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, I've only gotten lost in it once.
That's not what I... never mind. We obviously haven't met before, so I want to be clear. Going forward, you will address me as Mistress, if you wish to continue this conversation. Is that understood, wretch?
Yes, mistress. I guess mistress, whatever. Yes, mistress.
Very good. Now I know what you're thinking. Why would a perfectly successful safe like myself throw away her prosperous and fruitful career in the burgeoning vault industry to become a mistress to all the lost, pathetic, and broken creatures of this world?
It crossed my mind. I feel like they'll tell me either way. Wait, you're safe too.
Tell me, wretch, do you know what a safe is good at?
Putting stuff into, attracting robbers, surviving house.
An acceptable, if asinine, answer.
Sounds like I'm slightly dirty.
But the one thing a safe is good at, tantalizingly good at, is keeping things locked away. Valuables, memories, and very often, secrets. Deep, dark, very dirty secrets. The kind of secrets that everyone secretly longs for, aches for, but diligently keep hidden far from everyone, even if necessary, from themselves. Do you have any dirty little secrets like that, wretch?
I definitely do now. Actually, I'm pretty open. The cops couldn't prove anything, and neither will you.
Of course you do. I expected nothing less.
Casual shoulder reveal.
You intrigue me, wretch, in the way a drowning kitten might intrigue a jaguar. So sad, helpless, and ultimately pathetic. You possess a feebleness that instinctually repulses me. Yet if I save you, you may prove yourself of use to me. The only question is, do I waste my precious time letting you serve me? Or do I leave you to drown in your own ineptitude?
Whatever mistress wishes. Honestly, I'm pickle with whatever. Well, obviously drowning is bad. Whatever mistress wishes.
Very good answer. All right then, wretch. Against my better judgment, and because things have been so frightfully boring lately, I'll allow you the opportunity to serve me. You should count yourself extremely lucky. Not everyone is given such an incredible, life-altering opportunity. And rarely do I make this offer to worms as painfully tragic as yourself.
Thank you, mistress. Sounds fun. Free. Mistress.
Of course. Anything for my compliant little wretch. I can't wait to test just how compliant you truly are. And who knows? Perhaps in the end, you may even have the opportunity to open up my chassis. That is, if you are skillful enough to figure out the combination.
Too 234, your mother's maiden name. Password, there's no combination. I just have to fall in love with you.
Careful. You're getting very far ahead of yourself, wretch. I don't open up my chassis for just anyone, and especially not for someone as pathetic as you. Apologize for your insolence or face your punishment.
My sincere apologies. I apologize for nothing. What kind of punishment? A little bit.
That knowledge is reserved for gutless little reprobates who pledge their fealty. Does that sound like you?
Most definitely, mistress. Yeah, why not? I'm still in possession. Mistress.
Okay. It sounds like you're willing to do the necessary emotional work to take this relationship seriously. In that case, be back here tomorrow to fill out all the paperwork.
Do like that. She's got consent forms.
There's some important ground rules we need to firmly establish before we take this any further. But once we get that out of the way, I'll open up your dirty little mind to fantasies you dare not even whisper. Now, affirm that you are my compliant, needy little wretch.
Yes, mistress.
Again, like you mean it. Like you'd unquestioningly do absolutely anything I'd ask of you. Tell me that you're my compliant, needy little wretch. Now.
Yes, mistress, I am your compliant, needy little wretch. I can't say that with a straight face, but I'll be back anyway. Hi.
Very, very good. Then I will see you back here tomorrow, wretch. Do not keep me waiting.
Yeah, we had in the did everything for less show I did. We had a Sophia who did actually have experience as a dominatrix. So there were some bonus interactions on top of the show you could have where we call them the dissing booth. So they would, as Sophia, just hurl insults at you for tips. Okay, so Train, since I know you like there's I've already got my ending with Volt and Eddie, but I know there's a bonus interaction.
Livewire! You look electrifying as usual.
Yeah, and emphasis if you're here. I don't know if you're a fan of Volt, but here we go.
Do we have the pleasure of your company for another visit? Blink twice if you want me to throw you out so you don't have to sit through another bad act.
I like that Eddie is saying this with a smile. I love that. Actually, I can't stay. Just wanted to check it. I love that.
May I send over your usual? On the house, of course.
Of course.
My pleasure.
The guests finish milling about and take their seats. There's a sense in the air that the headliner is making big changes that have never been seen before.
Eddie reminds me of the bad guy in the show I watched. Which show? I'm curious. Like, before I cut my hair, I was like, oh man, I'm turning into like short Eddie. Because I did Eddie and Volt for the last show, and I was like, well, I don't want to spoil my half and half cosplay, so I believe the fifth. So I did during the pre-show stuff. I was hanging out at the bar with Eddie, and I was like, oh man, it's like when I had longer hair, I was like, I'm just turning into Eddie, which he is the one I relate to a lot, so it was funny. Oh, trip! I almost slipped. Kitties, both of you are almost sliding off the desk.
Looks like my open mic policy is biting me in the socket.
Oh, Volt.
Here comes Johnny Splash.
Oh, Johnny.
Whoa! Not Johnny Splash. I've come up with an entirely new act. I'm the artist formerly known as
we're
Rings.
not gonna get him because I know Amir sometimes pops up at the breaker box.
Wouldn't you be the artist formerly known as Johnny Splash?
Quiet, you! I'm singing. Purple train, purple train.
I only wanna see you swirling in my purple dream.
I like that Robbie Damon had to like pretend to sing poorly.
Man,
I know
even I know this one ain't working.
That was terrible.
It's because nothing rhymes with purple, that's why. And the acoustics in here are awful. I need to perform in a moist and humid environment. I was promised auto-tune. I'll be back, though, and I got lots of new personas for you. Kalina Turner, In Sync, and even Lufa Rigno.
Don't worry, I'm changing the locks on him.
Oh, okay, so we don't get a mirror this time with their open mic, because I know maybe it's the second time after they kick out Johnny Splash, but yeah, the hazards of hosting an open mic. I do open mic poetry at the one that I go to. The in-person one I go to has. Oh wait, have you done the fan? Oh, I have not. I have in my own run through, but yeah, I have not in my stream run through. Let's go. But yeah, I've been in an in-person open mic where this guy had a very long meandering story, and basically the host was like, "Nope, I'm cutting you off right now," because it was both very long and got weird. Like, it was started as a story with him and his dad, and then turned into like, yeah, we picked up this unhoused guy in the car, and we're like, okay, this is gonna be a cool lesson about like meeting strangers, and then like he goes on to talk about how his dad and the houseless guy like get naked and go skinny dipping in the beach, and that was when the host was like, nope, cutting it off right there. And we're like, we were all kind of morbidly curious, but also like, where is the story going? It got really uncomfortable. Like, it was like homo in the worst way kind of thing. And so yeah, that's the only time I've seen somebody get pulled off. But my friends who were at that open mic have seen it, like someone who was drunk get pulled off.
You've never been famous a day in your life, but as you try to evaluate the excitable figure blatantly staring at you, you can't help but wonder if perhaps this is how it feels.
I love her design.
She looks at you like you've just announced she's won the lottery, her eyes wide and her jaw dropped.
Oh my god, this cannot be real. I must be dreaming, right? This is totally a dream. It has to be.
Probably. Wait, it is? I too have trouble distinguishing my dreams from reality.
Yes, that's it. That's clearly the most logical explanation. Right now, I am comfortably asleep in my bed, zonked out on Ambien, listening to the calming drone of my white noise machine.
Okay, the both has their own sleeping medication.
Because this right here, there is absolutely no way on Earth this could actually be happening, right?
Believe it, sister. Depends what you think is happening. Person to ask. What you think is happening?
I think you're actually here in the flesh, that's what.
She turns away from you for a few moments, fanning at her face, but it doesn't help her calm down.
I just can't believe it. I mean, you prepare your whole existence for something like this, but then, you know, when it actually happens, no amount of preparation could ever possibly be enough.
Maybe I should decorate that. Yeah, I love her little stickers. It's so adorable. And yeah, sometimes, because I have a lot of stickers, and I'm like, I don't have anywhere to put it. I should put it on a fan.
You know, I know that people throw around the expression shaking, crying, and throwing up, but I think I might actually do it.
Then let's get you a paper bag. Please don't lie. Are you stupid? Let's get you a paper bag.
Ugh, I don't know why I even said that. I'm so sorry.
It's okay, really.
It's just that my heart's racing a mile a minute, and there's definitely not enough oxygen getting to my rotors. Which means I'm liable to blurt out just about any random thing that pops into my head. Taxidermy, penicillin, Ontario. You know, see? Just like that. Oh, I'm so embarrassed.
There's absolutely nothing to be embarrassed about. It's not a big deal. You consider medication.
Are you kidding? I'm making a total fool of myself. I'm sorry, I really don't mean to be overreacting like this. I just never thought we'd actually get the chance to interface like this. And now that it's happening, I'm totally blowing it, aren't I?
You haven't blown anything. It's okay, everyone makes moves.
Really? You promise?
100%.
Would you allow me the opportunity to just reset this whole interaction?
Oh, she looks so cute and pairs like that. And I'm very sympathetic because, like, definitely had my moments when I was younger being, like, the biggest bad girl.
So I have the chance to put my best blade forward?
Okay, absolutely. Yeah, sure. Absolutely.
Oh my god, you are the absolute best! Just like I always knew you would be. Okay, here goes. Hi there, I'm Fantina, and if it wasn't painfully obvious from my over-the-top outburst a moment ago, I am your biggest fan.
Wow, that's cool. Wait, really? Even bigger than the one. Wow, so cool.
Oh, I'm so glad you feel that way.
Hang on! My content aware is going off. Fantina is your biggest fan, in more ways than one. Her behavior toward you might be considered similar to stalking.
Yeah, I do appreciate the heads up because, like, I know what happened now, but, like, it was almost a spoiler. Because, like, it was like, oh, she's so sweet right now.
You cool with that? Or you want to skip it?
Yeah, I'm okay with this type of stuff.
Carry on, then.
I've been a huge admirer of yours since the second you brought me home from that discount electronics outlet all those years ago. Just everything about you is so unbelievably impressive. I'm constantly in total awe.
Oh, that's so sweet. Wait, me? No way.
It's true. I've never known anyone so inspiring. The way you wash the dishes, making sure they're sparkling clean even before you place them in the dishwasher.
Do that.
The way you adhere to a strict daily routine with every single minute pre-planned weeks in advance.
Also used to do that.
The way you always file your taxes 3 months before they're due. Oh!
See, I don't do that, but my parents actually kind of, maybe not 3 months, but we have family friends who are CPAs, so I let them take care of that stuff. And oh yeah, if anybody's in the US, we're less than a month away from tax day.
There truly aren't words for how incredible you are.
Oh, thank you so much. I am pretty incredible, aren't I? Thanks.
Right? I know that, and it's your commitment to the intention of doing them that is the real art. You know, I really don't want to bother you any more than I already have, and I know your time is extremely valuable, but I was just wondering... No, it's silly. Forget I ever said anything.
Tell me.
Well, I was just wondering, if it's not too much trouble, would you be willing to sign one of my blades? Just so I have something to remember this amazing moment by. Only if it's not too much trouble, though. I really don't want to inconvenience you.
Of course, same to you.
You take the permanent marquee Fantina holds out to you and scroll your signature along one of her blades.
Oh boy, wow, that feels really nice.
Glad you think so. Okay.
Yum.
Oh. You're horny.
Oh, thank you so much. This is so amazing. And your handwriting is so immaculate. You are an artist with that pen. I didn't realize I was in the presence of such a talented calligrapher.
You're so sweet. Thanks. That's good you're not.
Stop being modest. You should design wedding stationery or tattoos or something. Wow,
I can't believe I actually got your signature. And emblazoned on my own body, no less. Very naughty. I can't wait to show this off to everyone else in the fan club. They are going to be so unbelievably jealous I met you. Wait, you don't know? I thought for sure you knew. Yeah, you have a fan club.
That's so cool. Really? Why? Are they also all oscillating fans?
No. They're just fans of you. We actually have meetups every week. We talk about everything you've been up to at work, what new projects you're developing, discuss your menu for the week. Sometimes there's a raffle. There's a very comprehensive agenda.
That's so unbelievably cool. I had no idea. How'd everyone feel about Thursday's lasagna?
They were so impressed. Gruyere was such an inspired choice. Maybe next time you should include some Fontina. Get it? Fontina, the cheese. It sounds like Fantina, the fan.
Oh.
That's just a taste of the hilarious banter you can expect at the gatherings.
Oh yeah, I get it. Alright. Yeah, that's right.
I know! Actually, we're having our weekly meetup real soon. And I would never want to impose or overstep, so please tell me if this seems inappropriate, but if you're not super busy...
Of course
Seriously? You mean it? That's so unbelievably amazing of you. Oh, I can't wait to tell everyone. Thank you, I can't wait.
She is very adorable. Get her downstairs because I have two more, and I mentioned refrigerator in my caption. I think talk to her fridge again. And I think was it Fantina's voiced by Mika Burton, and she does such a great job. Like, so endearing.
What's wrong with Food Fetch?
There's nothing wrong with Food Fetch. There's something wrong with us always using Food Fetch. I was not made to simply reheat pizza.
It's the best way to do it.
But to make your own pizza, to place your own toppings, arranging them in the masterful design and allowing me to help elevate the dish to the best it can be, that is the stuff dreams are made of.
Am I interrupting something? What are you doing?
Stefan is upset I told him to warm the pizza up in the oven.
Upset? I'm not upset. You told them what you suggested was correct.
I just wanted them to have a great lunch. Isn't that what we both want?
Of course I do. Who you think I am? A good meal is the best thing in the world.
What did you think? Was the pizza better warmed up in the oven?
I'll admit that was the way to go. I hate it cold like leftover pizza should be.
See, Stefan? Nothing wrong with some leftovers from Food Fetch.
Stefan, we're unemployed. We gotta eat our leftovers. Even though maybe we shouldn't be ordering out too much.
I'm glad you enjoyed that meal then. When you're ready to cook some real cuisine, you know where to find me.
Loosen up a bit. Cool Kid enjoyed the food. Isn't that all that matters?
You have a point, Freddy. I still think fresh cooked pizza would be so delicious. I could smell the cheese now, and the tomato sauce, and oh, I'd watch it bubble and crisp up.
If you're trying to make me hungry, it's working.
See? You aren't the only one who knows about food, Freddy.
I'll just order the final.
That's a great idea, Cool Kid.
But it was my idea.
You're just trying to impress, cool kid.
It was my idea.
Yeah, I know. I like Stefan. I feel like interacting with him IRL, I'd be really put off by his character.
Okay, if you say so.
You and something else, Freddy. I'm leaving before Freddy makes me start a fire. Let me know when you're ready to do some real cooking. You know where to find me.
You'll have to excuse Stefan. Sometimes I think he loves food more than I do. Which is impossible. He's just frosty that I had a good idea. I know a lot about food. You have really good taste, BT Dubs.
Did you say PTW out loud?
I'm just trying to be a cool kid like you.
Holly filled the kitchen with the kitchen and yeah, I know. The kitchen's got some really fun characters. Like I know everybody talks about the laundry room and their drama, but kitchen's got some fun ones. Stop it, I'm the cool one. You don't have to try so hard. You're a kid.
Well, maybe we can chill together more often. I'll be chilling here, waiting for you. Oh, before you go, you want a snack? Great, here you go.
Okay, that's very good. What?
Oh, I thought you said...
I was like, Freddy, are you into Stepford?
Well, just keep it. I'll see you around, cool kid.
That was very funny. I like that little interaction. Yeah, the show I did had a Freddy, and he put popsicles in his costume, so the audience got a little treat with him. Let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna do one more. I'm trying to think who to end on. I know Abel takes quite a bit, so I think we may get talking to him.
Everything has come up Lucinda this time, as she stands there expectantly.
Lucinda.
Oh, it's getting hard to go on. I feel pushed in so many different directions. Tell me, what should we do together?
You are Lucinda Lust, you are Lucinda Loving. Can I change how often you come by? Lucinda Loving.
Lucinda Loving? Where did you come up with that?
It just seemed right. It starts with the L and makes me think of you. It's who you are on the inside. You love. Yeah.
I love.
Yeah.
I guess
Yeah, she is love and lust.
I'm Lucinda Loving?
Yeah, that's right. Doesn't it feel good?
It doesn't make any sense, though. Loving isn't being lost or feeling bad about yourself or having an existential crisis. How am I loving?
You kept coming back for me. You tried on all of those different other Lucindas to impress me. You take yourself and your duty as a dateable character more seriously than anyone. Because I just want this for you. So you kept coming back.
I only kept coming back because I was supposed to. Well, and I always hoped that you would ask about me.
I'm glad I did. I was scared. I'm glad I did.
So am I. Thank you. I guess I didn't know about my own strength. I'll be honest. I didn't like any of those other Lucindas.
I mean, the sexy ones were fun. I like the egotistical ones. They made me laugh. Yeah, they kind of suck. Sexy ones were fun.
Yeah, they were alright. Had a little too much male gaze, if I'm being real with you.
Okay, Gabe. I like you being very self-aware.
Well, here comes the relationship then. I, Lucinda Loving, hereby declare I love you.
Aww.
Very, very much.
I love you right back. Thank you, but this love is too much for me. Give it to others. I love you right back.
Oh boy, getting sappy over here. Love you.
Aww.
So, I need to go off and figure some things out. I won't be interrupting you anymore. But when the time is right, I'll be by your side.
See you around, Lucy. Love you. Yeah, I'm curious because, I'm a bit far off from realizing. But yeah, I was like, how do you get her back to realize her? But I guess she'll pop up. But yeah, I think we're hitting up on 2.5 hours. So I'm gonna call it a stream. Go to bed first. Stream. But yeah, thanks for joining me. This was fun. Resuming Date Everything and having fun, both getting to know characters, getting a couple endings. Definitely will keep playing. I do want to sprinkle in some other games just to kind of mix things up because this is a more extensive one. And yeah, follow me on Instagram or Facebook at Hanali Burlesque to get updates on both my new sticker merch and when the online version of the Date Everything Burlesque show will be available. I'm super excited to share that, so yeah, we'll definitely talk more about that. But in the meantime, I hope everybody takes care of themselves. It's good to be back streaming and getting into new routine after just the wild few weeks I've had. And especially if you're in the US, you know how rough things can be right now. So yeah, take the time to take care of yourself, and it's springtime here, so yeah, I don't know if you're like me in Texas dealing with up and down weather, so yeah, you don't want to end up like Holly and burning yourself out. So yeah, like I said, take care of yourself, do whatever you need to not get overwhelmed by stuff, even if it does mean stepping back. And yeah, I hope everybody has a great time. Oh, and if you are keeping up with like gaming stuff, it's Gaming Magazine, GAYMING magazine. Their awards are fan voted, so yeah, go vote for Date Everything and some of your other queer faves in that. So yeah, I will probably not stream before WeebCon. So if you're going to WeebCon, I will be there Saturday with my Eddie and Volt cosplay, and we'll kind of announce when I'll be back streaming in April. So yeah, hope everybody has a good rest of the weekend. Bye.